Hello, good afternoon. It's me, Chrissy. You are here with me in my kitchen, and I'm about to make my lunch salad, and I just thought I'd bring you with me because why not? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go out to my hydroponic garden, and I'm going to pull some greens. Come with me. Okay, we are here at my garden. There's all kinds of goodies on here. I'm going to start with, let me see if I can switch this around. Okay, I'm out here at my hydroponic garden, and we're going to grab some goodies to put into my garden salad that I'm eating today. So I think I'm going to start with some of this lettuce. Oh my goodness, there's so much of it. Grab a few of these leaves. They look tasty. My dog is down here trying to get some too. She's like, let me have some of that. All right, I got a few leaves of lettuce, some romaine. What else do I want? How about some bok choy? Take a little bit of bok choy. I like the bok choy. Take a little bit of brine. I love brine. So delicious. So tasty. Grab a few sprigs of this, a few leaves. I should have brought my scissors, it'd make it easier. I'm just breaking it off. Let's see, let's get some of this. I definitely want some of that fleshy trout back. This stuff is delicious. Let's grab some of these big leaves from behind here. And some of this ruffly curly lettuce. Love this too. That ought to do it. Do I want some of this? Should I get some of this? Some wheatgrass? Oh, I'll save that for my shake for tomorrow. Okay, I think that's all I want off here. All right, let's go. Okay, we are back in my kitchen. I've got all my leaves. I've just pulled these off my garden and they are ready to go. Grab my shears, my kitchen shears. Over here. Okay, and I'm just gonna cut all these leaves up into my bowl here. I took my face off the camera because you don't need to see me, you need to see what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna kind of use my kitchen shears and julienne all these greens. Makes them easy to kind of twist up on my fork if I kind of cut them into strips rather than chunks. That's the way I like to eat my lettuce. I've got several different varieties of lettuce here. It's going to be so beautiful and colorful with all the greens, different shades of greens and the browns and the purples and the reds from the bok choy and that flashy trout back. I love greens. I love different types of lettuce varieties. Okay, there's all that. Okay, I've got some tomatoes right here from my garden. Let's go ahead and put these in. I'm going to slice these right down the middle. I like to slice them in half, just like so. These are my girl Callie's favorites, so we got to give her one real quick. Is that good, Kelly? Say yes, ma'am. Okay, we'll come back up here. Throw these tomatoes into my salad. Got a pepper from my garden. Let's go ahead and get this in there too. Tap the seeds out. Most of them anyway. I don't care if there's a few in there. Okay. I was going to cut this into some strips. Throw my strips in there. I like onion. I'm going to put a little onion in, just a little bit. Myself a piece of onion, get that outer skin off. Let's go ahead and cut this onion up. I love onion in my salads. I don't have the best knife skills, but good enough to get the job done. Okay. Let's go ahead and get that onion in there. Yum. And I've got some kale here. Go ahead and just grab a bit of this. Don't need a whole lot. I've got some carrot. Just pull these thick stems off, just get the leaves. I just pulled this out of my garden yesterday. Out of my hydroponic garden. I love kale. So tasty. So good for you. But the bigger, thicker stems I get rid of. I'll eat the smaller, thinner ones, but the big, thick chunks of stem, I don't want to eat that. Okay, get the stems out of the way. And I'm just going to take my scissors and cut this up. Kind of chop it up a little bit, the best I can. It's already kind of chopped up anyway from pulling it off the stems. Who else loves kale? It's so good for you. It's such a good green for you. Really, really delicious and very healthy. Okay, so I've got kale, onions, peppers, tomatoes, 5 or 6 varieties of lettuce. I've got some carrot here. I used this carrot last night in my salad and I had a little bit left and I figured I'd just use it in today's lunch. I didn't want to throw it away because it was still good. So we'll just shred a little bit of carrot in here. Carrot's very good for you too, very healthy. I've had a lot of people ask me here recently, do you need to change your diet to be successful with Infinity Hoop? Okay, the short answer is no. You will have success with Infinity Hoop just because you're getting daily movement. And as long as you give yourself that 30 minutes a day, you're gonna get results. It's gonna happen. But if you change your diet too, you're gonna get much better results. Like the results will just be so much better. I did go to the market and get an avocado because I love an avocado in my salad. I like to use the avocado in place of dressing instead of dressing because it's a fat and it's a healthy fat and it's delicious. And I just take the avocado and score it. Let's see if I can put you where you can see what I'm doing. I just score the avocado right inside of its shell or its, you know, peel, whatever. I just score it in both directions, right in the shell. Don't go all the way through the shell though, just through the avocado meat, the fruit. So that it looks like this. And then I just put all the little diced pieces right into my salad. And it makes it easy to mix it in that way. Super good. Yummy. So tasty. Okay. So I need protein in this salad. So I could either throw some protein in, such as a hard-boiled egg, which I do have a hard-boiled egg in the fridge. But today I think I'm going to put some black beans in. That just sounds good to me. So let me go ahead and put these items away, and then we'll get the black beans. Okay, so I've got a can of Bush's black beans, and this is what I'm putting in my salad today. I sure am. This is my protein for today. I just felt like having some black beans. I don't even cook these. I take them straight out of the can. They're pre-cooked. They're already cooked. And I like them cold in my salad. So I'm just going to drain them and rinse them. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a few of these black beans. They've been drained and they've been rinsed and then put back in the can. Just gonna put a few black beans in for protein. Okay, and now I wanna make a very simple salad dressing for this salad. First, let's toss this up and around a bit. I'm gonna take this knife that I'm using. I'll just toss it. Actually, hold on. Maybe I there we go. Get my little tongs. Get all these delicious goodies mixed in thoroughly. So you get a little bit of something in every bite. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Get all those beans in there and all those tomatoes and avocado. Oh, it looks so good. Okay. That looks yummy. Now I'm going to make a dressing, a real simple dressing. Very much a very, very, very simple dressing. Let me go ahead and get the fixings for it. Okay, I'm going to make my dressing right here. And I am going to start with a clove of garlic. I'll go ahead and get a clove. Just a small clove because it's just me eating this. That's just me. Actually, I think I'll just take this one. Okay, put my garlic over there. Go ahead and get my big knife that I like to use. I need to get myself a garlic press. I don't have one. I use my big knife. Got a big knife here. I'm just going to go ahead and smash the garlic and peel the paper off. Smashing the garlic is what makes it easy to peel your garlic. Get that paper off in one steady smash. And we're just going to go ahead and cut the garlic up in small bits. Like I said, I don't have the best knife skills, but I manage. I'm still alive. I'm still feeding my family, so far so good. But I am terrible with a knife, I'll be honest. I've cut my fingers more times than I'd like to admit. So I definitely need to invest in a garlic press. That would probably be a good idea. That would probably be a good idea. Okay, so just cut your garlic up as small as you're able to cut it. I'm not able to go very small. Get that little end piece out of there. Put your clove of garlic into a little sauce dish. You're not going to need a big bowl or anything because you're just making enough dressing for your salad. Okay, so I've got a little bit of garlic in here, fresh garlic. I'm going to put about a teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. Or about a tablespoon, I mean. Okay, let me get some honey. I'm using Nate's Pure Raw Organic Honey. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to say probably about a teaspoon of honey. And you can use whatever sweetener you want. I'm using raw honey. We got some sun-dried tomatoes here. I'm going to grab a couple of these out. These add such a beautiful, rich flavor to the dressing. I've got mine in oil. We're just going to cut it up. To be honest, this is difficult to cut up because they're like dates. They're sticky. I'm going to use my shears. Ah, that's better. That's the easier way to do sun-dried tomatoes. It sure is. And you can get them cut into little bits. Because I prefer them in teeny tiny little pieces. More cuts. There we go. Throw this into the dressing, just like so. Give this a little stir. I like a little salt and pepper, just a little bit.
And if it's not sweet enough for you, you know, you can add a little sugar or agave or maple syrup or more honey. It's perfect for my taste. So there's my salad. There's the dressing. Came to about, I would say, 2 tablespoons of dressing, give or take a little. And there you have it. There you have it. Now, I also will allow myself the grace of 2 tablespoons of croutons. I usually eyeball it, but you can measure them out. I do about 2 tablespoons. I already know how much that is because I do this every day. 1, 2. And there's my lunch. Delicious, healthy, green, satisfying. So yummy. Let me just take a bite of this right in front of you. Grab some greens, get some of those tomatoes on there. Get a nice big appetizing bite. Mmm. Mmm. That's good. That is so good. It's good. It's got a nice sweet taste to it with those sun-dried tomatoes and that balsamic vinegar. The garlic puts a nice punch in it. The croutons give me a little bit of a carb fix. And the veggies are just delicious. The greens are so fresh. This is a delicious lunch. Bon appetit. What are you having?